Matthew, you are a part of Riverdance that is coming to town February 3rd through 5th with the Broadway Theater League. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so if you had to sell somebody on the show, how would you describe it to them?
Well, Riverdance has always been such a worldwide phenomenon. Since the day it set foot on stage at the Eurovision in '94, it just took people aback. It was just such an explosion of energy. And what the show has become over the past 27 years is just bigger and better. It's just gotten even better every single year. And right now, on the 25th anniversary, they've upgraded the sets, they've upgraded the costumes, they've upgraded the musical score, the cast. All the cast, I'd say 99% of the cast weren't even born when Riverdance started, which is very, very special as well, because we all grew up watching Riverdance as children. So it holds a very special place in our hearts. So we just enjoy it so much going out there and performing for live audiences, especially after COVID, Mm-hmm. But it just really is an explosion of culture and energy and joy. It's just amazing.
How many people are involved in the production now?
Well, there's about 25 to 30 Irish dancers, and then we have other dancers as well. We have a flamenco dancer, we have tap dancers, we have European folk dancers.
Wow.
And then there's 4 musicians, sorry. And then there's the whole production team as well. So it's about, 50 to 60 people if you're counting everybody, which is just incredible. All of us traveling on the road together.
Wow. I didn't know that there were other types of dance, because I'm picturing what I think a lot of people picture, which is everybody in the line and the upper bodies are mostly still and the lower half is just going wild. That's really interesting. How long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing since I was 3. I was actually born in Denver as well, in Denver, Colorado with my brother. And we both started when we were 3 and 4. And so I'm 23 now, so that's, 20 years of dancing, and always wanted to be a part of Riverdance.
Oh, that is incredible.
And the dream came true.
I know, that's so wonderful. So I can only imagine, and you talk about the energy and the feeling you get having all these people experiencing the same thing in one room. Is this something that you feel when you go to bed at night? Can you still feel and hear the rhythm of all the stomping in your head?
Absolutely. It's something, it's like our body clocks are shifted by an hour or so compared to everybody else, because there's such a buzz on stage. It's so hard to come down off that after the show, because there's such a great atmosphere and a great energy feed back and forth between us on stage and the audience off stage. And definitely, it's happened multiple times. I close my eyes for bed and I can still see myself, and I can still see the other dancers in the troupe dancing on stage, and I can see the audience. It's definitely something that stays with you for a while.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Wow,
almost
is.
like a heartbeat you can feel. I've been reading about how percussion sort of brings large groups of people together, and you guys create it, which is really exciting. How do you get fired up and ready to go on stage? Do you listen to like some hardcore music? Do you just like dance around a little bit? How do you get ready to go out on stage, Matthew?
For me, I like listening to a bit of music. Sometimes it's Avicii, something like a DJ.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like you said, kind of a little bit more hardcore. Get the heart rate up. But for other people, it can be different. Some people like to almost calm down a little bit before the show. But what a lot of us do is come together as a group, and we do group warm up. And you might not be able to hear it behind stage if you're an audience member, but we have the speaker blaring music, and we're all warming up together, and we're getting, because you have to get the legs fired up. You can't go out there on stage cold. It would be like an athlete playing for the NFL going out cold. You just can't do that, with injuries. So, we have the music blaring, and we're all getting a good energy and a good vibe together.
And it's going to be right here in town. This is what I'm excited about.
I can't wait. I mean, you've got me. I mean, I'm going to be there for the experience. I can't wait. February 3rd through the 5th, there's going to be shows on Saturday, Sunday, Friday. Y'all can get those at BroadwayTheaterLeague.org. Thank you, Matthew, for taking a little bit of time to talk to us this morning.
Thanks for having me.